G'day, Shane here. Now this is all a bit new to me, but I'm going to try and do a bit of a video blog with the poems that I write. A lot of it's spiritual stuff, which is basically what I'm into and what I'm about. Now some would say that it's amazing how I can pump out poems so quickly. I put it down to the fact that it just comes and I've got to write it. So whether you want to call that channeled or whether it's my intuition or whatever it is. But anyway, I'd like to read this one to you. It's called Into the Oneness. Into the oneness I dissolve, into the all that I am. No more a victim to life's cruel game. I release the illusions of man. I float on this powerful wave of love. I allow the eternal flow. I release all the fears that once held me back, for at last in my soul I know. And all of those old beliefs I release, all the ego and vanity masks. For love is the only creed for me, and I'm open to all that it asks. I reject all the murmuring, maddening crowd, lost in the thick of the game. For ever since seeing the truth of me, I can never return to the same. I don't care if the world thinks that I've gone mad. For all I see, for this madness to me is bliss. For all I see now is source expressed, and I immerse myself fully in this. So into the oneness I dissolve, never again to roam. For the oneness is all that there ever is, and the oneness is my home. Okay, probably the more I do this, the less mistakes I'll make. But I wrote this poem as an expression of where I'm at the moment spiritually. I've been on a long journey most of my life, and I've moved from being from a Christian background into exploring spirituality a little bit further, and trying to understand perhaps what some of the mystics have to say about life and where we're headed, and why we're here in the first place. And so my poetry tends to reflect my understanding of what life's all about. So it's very personal. It's from my understanding, and it probably challenges many who are of the religious bent, because it does sort of seem to contradict some of the stuff that they believe. But I'd like to think that in fact it enhances and it actually brings clarity to some of the stuff that was taught through the Bible and the teachings of Jesus. I think Jesus is probably one of the most misunderstood blokes in the world from his time onward. His teachings were written down by men to suit a particular agenda that they were after at the time, and not necessarily true to his intentions in the first place. So through my poems, I try to express the way I understand it and the way that I hear other teachers talk about it as well. And perhaps there's a bit of divine guidance there as well. I don't know. That's up for you to decide. But anyway, I'll try and present some of my poetry in this form if people are happy for me to do that. I've got plenty, because I try to write a poem every morning as a way of balancing the old grey cells and getting myself in a better frame of mind for the day. To me, it's important to keep that focus and not fall into the old habits of victimisation and believing that this is all we have, and that we've got to do our best and stand out in front of the crowd and be seen as the ultimate achiever, and get the medals and accolades and all that sort of stuff. But we're here actually to evolve and bring our true self to the fore, and our true self being our God self, the divine within each of us, which is what Jesus was trying to teach us about. Anyway, I'll try and share this through my poems if you're happy for me to do that, and yeah, I'll try and bring one every so often and put it on YouTube. Okay, thanks for listening. Catch you later. Bye.